I locked my horrific stepdad outside in the rain and watched him lose his mind. My stepdad was a terrible man with anger issues. He'd punch walls, scream, and take his rage out on my mom and us kids. As a teenager, I always dreamed of getting back at him. One day when I was 14, the perfect opportunity came. He was in the backyard, yelling and cursing because he'd chipped a nail with a hammer. Quietly, I grabbed the garden key off the window ledge, went inside, and locked the door behind me. Then I knocked on the window, holding up the key with a smug grin. His face was priceless as he ran to the door. First, he tried forcing it open, then he screamed threats, and finally, he started bargaining. He even promised to buy me the teddy bear he'd said he'd get me years ago, but never did. I watched him cycle through all 5 stages of grief, savoring every moment. Eventually, I put the key on the table and told him I was going out for coffee. When I came back, hours later, it was pouring rain, and he was still outside, drenched and picking grass. The garden walls were too tall to climb, so he was stuck until I finally let him in, an hour later. It was the sweetest revenge I've ever had.